I think that this is a great conversation for us to really get the culture of silence around the funding out on the table. When we're talking about state funding per TEA's expenditures, we've actually funded students at over $15,000 per year. Now, we're not talking about the basic allotment. That's just a fraction of it. And when we talk about the fact that no money has been given to public ed this year, that's just not factual. When HB 100, the budget bill, was passed and signed into law, there was $6.3 billion in there that we gave to the public system for wonderful things. And let me be clear, I'm a mom of 3 and my child goes to a public school. I'm cheering for it. I think it's fantastic. We also have another $4.5 billion that was there that was actually in HB 100 that died. To the question or the statement that something is being held hostage, let me tell you, as a mom, and that's all I am, I travel around the states hearing from parents all the time that would say the exact same thing. They feel like they're being hostage to a system, not to teachers. They want to pay teachers more. I want to pay teachers more. Everyone that supports empowering parents recognizes it empowers teachers. The problem that we're not talking about is the fact that when adjusted for inflation between 1970 and 2020, based on the National Center of Education Statistics from the Department of Education, we have increased per student funding in Texas by 166%. We have increased teacher pay by 16%. I am so sorry. I stand with you. I stand with teachers and I stand with parents who say this is absurd that we have a system that holds hostage parents, children, and teachers so that we can fund things that do not impact students. We know the 2 indicators for students are their teachers in their classroom and their parents' involvement. That is the most crucial part of a child's education. So when we're actually talking about the numbers and how we're funded, let's look at the total picture. Let's look at the money that we're putting into the classroom. That $6.3 billion that was absolutely given to public schools is nowhere in the basic allotment. It is important that we give parents choices to pick the school that best serves their child. And it is important that we hear the calls of leaders like yourself and make sure that the administrators and those people that are writing budgets for public schools are doing so to honor the wishes of teachers and parents.